Hey everybody, I am very excited to bring you guys this video from Saint Petersburg, Florida. Right now I'm in downtown St. Pete and I love it here. But anyways, the point of this video is to help you guys digitally begin to narrow down your home search. So I help clients relocate here across the US and they'll say, hey, I want to live in St. Petersburg, Bailey. And I'm like, that's awesome, let's find you a place for sure. But what neighborhood do you want to be in? And they're like, well, I want to be in St. Pete. And then I just continue to ask them questions to figure out what they're actually looking for. Are they focused on finding a good school district? Do they want to be walkable to restaurants and coffee shops? Do they want quick access to, let's say, Gandy Bridge, for instance? That way you can get to Tampa Airport because you travel regularly. I mean, these are all questions that you have to answer, and I would love to help you guys find a place here in St. Pete. But for today, just in this video, what I'm going to do is we're going to pull up Google Maps. I'm going to kind of give you guys an overlay of the land and take you through the perspective of the different areas within St. Petersburg from a local expert here who sells real estate. So let's jump into it and I hope you guys get a ton of value. All right, everybody, I got my coffee and I'm very excited to show you guys around St. Petersburg. Just an overview. Let's look into it. So St. Petersburg as an entirety is a very big area, right? It's outlined here in red. St. Pete Beach is over here on the left. You can get from St. Pete Beach to downtown St. Petersburg in about 15 minutes. Very easy access on the highway. Now, from downtown St. Petersburg to Tampa Airport is about 20 minutes. Easy access, boom, highway, Tampa Airport. So if you're living here in the city of St. Petersburg, you got the beach in 15 to 20, you're at the airport in 15 to 20, and you got a ton of stuff going on downtown. So let's start downtown St. Petersburg. So we're gonna zoom into here, St. Pete Pier area. I'm going to draw some stuff and walk you through it. So we have St. Pete Piers right here. You have Beach Drive, which goes along here, and it has some awesome restaurants and coffee shops and bars, and it's just a really cool area. Lots of people walking around, very active. You have Central Avenue, which has a ton of restaurants and bars and coffee shops and new places opening and new construction and a ton going on. Yeah, I'll show you one of my favorite buildings that I just sold a unit in about 2 weeks ago for $1.5 million, has a bay view. So we're downtown St. Petersburg. This is 1 St. Pete, right here off First. So you'll see Beach Drive, like I mentioned. Let's show you that. So we got the bay is right here, and this is Beach Drive, which has hotels, restaurants, coffee shops, like this is Cassis, and we'll go on here, got the pier down there, high rises, coffee shops, very nice area downtown. If we go back to the map, I'm trying to draw you guys a picture of like where the happening areas are. So you have the pier, you have Beach Drive, you have Central, you have downtown here. Historic Old Northeast is the first neighborhood we'll look at. The average price point in there is $996,000. It's where I personally live. I live off 7th Avenue, and so I'm 7 roads from downtown. I can get around super easy. Vinoy Park is gorgeous. There's running trails, and there's volleyball. There's a lot going on. So like this morning, I went for a run in Vinoy Park. And then I went to Black Crow Coffee after, which I think I have that pulled up here. So yeah, Black Crow Coffee Roasters. I went there after to get a cup of coffee. So you can see downtown here in the background. Right now we're in historic Old Northeast. Gorgeous neighborhood. It's definitely not cookie cutter, very unique houses. You'll see tear downs and new constructions. You'll see remodels, you'll see originals. It's just a very, very popular neighborhood, very nice, people out walking, dogs, safe. It has one of the higher average sale prices in the city of St. Petersburg. Okay, where are we at? What have we looked at so far? We know that Central Avenue has a ton of restaurants, bars, and coffee shops. We know that Beach Drive has a ton of restaurants, bars, and coffee shops. We know that St. Pete Pier is awesome. We know that Vinoy Park is amazing. And we know that historic Old Northeast is one of the nicest neighborhoods in St. Petersburg. Now, the highest average sale price is Snell Isle, which is right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you a house there. So the listing that I had this year ended up selling for $9 million, was on Brightwaters Boulevard with an open bay view. Gorgeous 2022 build, massive house. So that is right here on Snell Isle along Brightwaters. So this area is a bubble neighborhood. Vinoy Golf Club, very hard to get into. This whole area is very nice. Coffee Pot Bayou runs along the water here. Then we're in historic Old Northeast, Vinoy Park, downtown. So this area is the best. It's the best. And then you have areas next to it, which are also very nice and very safe, and lots of people out walking, and average sale prices appreciating, and new construction, and a lot going on. So one of those is going to be historic Uptown, which is an awesome area right here. Now, a house I recently sold as well in historic Uptown is here off 8th Avenue. So same kind of style as Old Northeast, brick roads, nice neighborhoods, nice houses, but they're not quite as expensive as a historic Old Northeast because the houses aren't as big and the neighborhood isn't quite what Old Northeast is. But what I'm trying to explain to you guys, I'm going to show you one more area real quick. So Crescent Lake is right here, and then houses around it are very nice as well. The average price point in Crescent Lake is $757K right now. Showing you this one more time. Vinoy Golf Club, Snell Isle is amazing. Historic Old Northeast, incredible. Downtown, great area. Crescent Lake, great area. Historic Uptown, great area. So this is what we call a bubble, where if you're gonna pick where to live and you don't wanna be on the beach, you wanna be in the city, you wanna live here. It's the best of the best. Not everyone can afford it, but that's the best of the best. If we move out a little further and still want to be in a good area, Shore Acres is very, very popular. I sold a house recently here as well, here off Huntington. So these houses are nice. It's a safe neighborhood. They have good school districts. They're pretty simple. Most of them are 3-2 houses, single level. It's just nice. You feel safe. Good place to raise kids. So where are we at now? We're narrowing this down. We're getting there. We're gonna pull this up. So we got downtown, boom. Historic Old Northeast, great. Historic Uptown and Crescent Lake, great. Snell Isle, the best. Shore Acres, and then this is Venetian Isles. This is just a great area. And then throughout this, you'll also find nicer houses. You're not gonna find $10 million houses, but you'll find nice houses in the 500s and 600s. Basically, if you stay on the east side of 275 up to about here, it's generally a great area in St. Petersburg to be in. So that's kind of an overview of the happening spots. But there's also more areas. So downtown is here. This is called Grand Central District. New restaurants and bars and coffee shops are going in. And then you have historic Kenwood, which is another cool area with brick roads. It's an up-and-coming neighborhood. So the average price point in historic Uptown right now, not historic Uptown, but historic Kenwood is $531,000. So anything in this area, I love it. Grand Central District, historic Kenwood. It's not quite as nice as over there on the right, but it's up and coming. You can find some cool places. You can walk downtown. It's nice. Now, when it comes very, very hit and miss is when we get on the south side of St. Petersburg. So in this area, below downtown, you're 5 minutes from downtown, 10 minutes from downtown, which you think, oh my gosh, so nice. Yes and no. You'll see a brand new construction house for $700, $900 grand next to a $225,000 house that's been there forever and there's 16 cars parked out front. So if you're just like looking online, you might find a house right here that's new construction and you're like, oh my gosh, awesome. But then you get there and you're like, I hate the neighborhood. So this area is going to be hit and miss. We got to get really, really specific area by area to narrow that one down. Pinellas Point is a great area here. Many houses over $1 million. It's called the Pink Streets. Coquina Key is another great area, which is right here. A lot of people like living there. 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses, 2-bedroom, 1-bath houses, condos. Coquina Key is a nice area. yeah, let's see. Let me show you guys a couple more. So we got downtown. We got kind of the main areas up here on the right. You got Pinellas Point. You have the hit and miss area, which is South St. Pete. Coquina Key, which is a nice bubble, but just to walk you through my brain even more. So Coquina Key is nice, but then you'll drive through here and it's not as nice. But then you literally just go up 5 minutes and you have $2 million, $3 million, $4 million condos. So this area of St. Petersburg on the south side is being redeveloped and is being improved, and you'll find great neighbors who you love living by, and there'll be other neighbors that you don't maybe love living by. It really depends what you're looking for. You know, do you have kids? You're looking for a short-term hold, a long-term hold? What sort of lifestyle do you want? It's a big city, and so I highly recommend coming to visit. Like, something I do with my clients is I'll meet them at a coffee shop, we'll jump in my Escalade, and then we'll go tour the neighborhoods and narrow down the home search. And that way, when they go back home and continue online, we know exactly what neighborhoods they want to be in. St. Pete Beach is obviously awesome. Average price point here is $715,000. The beach is a lot more relaxed than the city. You know, the city of St. Petersburg, I'm in downtown right now. There's always something going on here. There's activities, there's holidays, there's concerts, there's just so much to do here. It's just a great place to be. And the beach is awesome too. I'll go out there, you know, once every 2 weeks. But if you're looking for more of a relaxed lifestyle, then St. Pete Beach is a great option. Tierra Verde is one of the best neighborhoods as well. Paso Grill right here is, in my opinion, the best beach town near St. Petersburg. It's definitely a bubble area and very hard to get into price point wise. Inventory's low. Gulfport here is up and coming area. The closer you are to Gulfport Beach Rec area, the better. I play sand volleyball there sometimes, and great place to watch the sunsets. So as you can see, I mean, St. Petersburg is huge. Recently sold a house up here as well, right? Like, the owners of this house, they go to a gym in Tampa because they get easy access across the bridges. So you can get around pretty easy in the city of St. Petersburg. I have a house pending right over here, Tyrone Square area. There's pickleball courts nearby. Waterfuller Park is nice. There's so many different neighborhoods here. But just to kind of summarize for you guys real quick, we got here, we got downtown, we got all of this nice area here is like the best of the best. We have this area, which is also very nice, up and coming, safe, nice. You're gonna have hit and miss throughout here. Let's wait for those red marks to go away. So you're gonna have hit and miss there. You're gonna have hit and miss here. Coquina Key is nice. Old Southeast is an awesome area as well. Brick roads, nice houses. Pinellas Point is a nice area. Tierra Verde is great. St. Pete Beach is great. Vina Del Mar is great. Paso Grill is great. A lot of neighborhoods. But in general, this area is going to be hit and miss. You really need to be specific on what road you're on. This area is going to be hit and miss, but there are some very nice pockets in there. There's some, like my buddy, one of my best friends, like I said, we have a house pending right there. It's by a park. It's a great neighborhood. It's safe. You go for walks, etc. So that's kind of like a brief overview of St. Petersburg as a whole. Now, if you go online, you're like, how many neighborhoods are in St. Petersburg? There's about 104 different neighborhoods and subdivisions. We went through maybe 10 to 15. So there's a ton more, but I just wanted to give you guys kind of a general overview on St. Petersburg from my local expertise living here. So I love historic Old Northeast. I love downtown. I love historic Uptown. I love Crescent Lake. I love Snell Isle. I love Shore Acres. I love Old Northeast, which is right below the south side of Central Avenue, St. Petersburg. Pinellas Point is great, awesome homes. St. Pete Beach, Tierra Verde, Paso Grill, all awesome areas. The best of the best. Venetian Isles is awesome as well. So if you guys would like some further help on narrowing this down, because I know that was a lot, feel free to call me. Shoot me a text. My cell phone number is in the description. Would love to help you relocate here. If you're moving, Just to give you an example, so 533 8th Avenue is a house in historic Uptown, sold for about $617,000. I was a listing agent on that. I also represented the buyers. They lived in San Diego. They FaceTimed me. I showed them the house, and they closed sight unseen from FaceTime. Other times, people will come down and visit. We'll go tour neighborhoods. They'll go back home, and then we'll get something in contract. They'll fly down for inspection period. Basically, whatever your comfort level is regarding buying a property, I would love to help you accomplish it. We'll build out a game plan together, and we'll make it happen. So I hope you guys found some benefit out of this video. My name is Bailey Bugan. I'm a realtor here. Like I've mentioned, cell phone numbers in the description, and would love to connect with you. So yeah, have a great rest of your guys' day.